A standalone sequel to the original Submerged back in 2015, Hidden Depths builds on the free-flowing open world as Miku and Taku try to make the city their new home. Beautiful, luscious colors and an intriguing story elevate this series to greater heights, delivering a liberating sensory experience. The plethora of collectibles and freedom to adventure at your own pace will keep you occupied past the main story. And at the heart of Hidden Depths' brilliance is the light-hearted art design, immersive music, and contextual audio effects to feel present in the moment. Now, Submerged Hidden Depths follows siblings Miku and brother Taku to another city, rife with sea creatures and fallen skyscrapers. It's an overgrown, desolate landscape absent of inhabitants like before. A dark mass has consumed the drowned city, unsettled by a lurking, cursed power. With Miku determined to make this city their new home, the siblings traverse by boat to dispel the curse. If you've played the original Submerged, many of Hidden Depths will be familiar to you. The characters, a city submerged underwater, and scalable buildings. The story is self-contained from start to finish, meaning you won't miss out if you skipped the original. Miku and Taku are grown up, with Taku playing a more supportive role in Miku's quest to release the dark mass gripping the city. And for such a dystopian, apocalyptic landscape, the city is bustling with things to do. Discover lookouts, visit iconic landmarks, boat upgrades, dredge relics from the waters, find flowers, collect diary journals, plant seeds, document new creatures, and unlock new costumes and hairstyles. Quite a few things to do. It gives you the freedom to explore how you like and in any order, whether you prefer to cleanse parts of the city one by one or just go out and roam in peace. Now, something I liked is how different areas of the map offer a variety of weather climates, from polluted air to raging storms to a scorching sun. Part of the game's charm is the way the world reacts to you, feeding back on how you move, act, and interact with the environment. It's better than a barren, soulless world void of any life force, that's for sure. And from my first hour of hands-on all the way to the end, Submerged Hidden Depths strikes a balance very well. Over the course of the game, there are 9 locales you free from the dark mass with straightforward puzzles. It ranges from placing a boulder on a pressure pad to lower a bridge, towing a platform to bridge a gap, swinging from rails, climbing up vines, and hanging along ledges high up buildings. It requires a little thought, but isn't intended to challenge your IQ. Submerged Hidden Depths is described as a Relaxploration type of adventure and manages to pull off the feat while still adding a few layers to spice up the formula. Movement feels polished for the most part, with Miku and Taku interacting seamlessly and moving in a fluid motion. Now that's important as the entire experience hinges on exploring. There are a few moments where I'd get stuck in between thick vines or I'm unable to engage in climbing over a few boxes. The good news is the mechanics are very reliable. Moreover, parts of the joys of Submerged Hidden Depths is soaking the landscape silhouettes at a vantage point. The world feels vivid, brought to life with an ever-rippling wave of water crashing against toppled-over buildings. Little details like rubble causing a splash, a whale leaping out of the water, or seals just hanging around add to the atmosphere. The original prides itself on emphasizing sound effects to capture emotion with very little dialogue. The same can be said here for Hidden Depths, as it adds to the sensory experience. It communicates danger with brash, intense instrumentals, while softer instruments create cloud nine of wholesome moments. Even chemistry between siblings, Miku and Taku, is expressed through body language and gestures.
Miku fexate av en F Miku day.
Submerged Hidden Depths is a game where you can take your time and enjoy traversing the waters by boat. The free roam experience helps flesh out what you can do, as the main story can be very short if you're simply going from A to B. Liberating the 9 locales in the map can be done in pretty much less than 4 hours if you're rushing. Add a few collectibles along the way, playtime may be closer to 6 hours, and for you completionists out there, you'll clock anywhere between 10 to 12 hours. The collectibles are an enjoyable adventure to complete, but they don't serve an additional purpose to the gameplay, which is a missed opportunity. Collectibles like the City Diaries do, however, add further context to the story. So how would I rate Submerged Hidden Depths? It's a beautiful, vivid adventure game with several depths to the experience and an enjoyable world to explore. The story in itself is fairly short, redeemed by the fascinating city and environment. Puzzle and platforming aspects are pretty light and straightforward, offering wonderful vantage points atop with fluid movements to keep the overall experience tight. There's a fitting sense of closure, and I can honestly say for the roughly 10 hours I spent in Submerged Hidden Depths, I enjoyed every single part of it. The pace and lack of dialogue may not be as appealing to some of you out there, but if you can appreciate the artistic direction and expression, then most likely you'll enjoy the sequel in the Submerged series. And if the developers ever decide to make the 3rd installment, well, let's just say I look forward to it with a hopeful smile. I'm Russell, and thanks a lot for watching my video review of Submerged Hidden Depths. If you enjoyed it, give this video a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to see more awesome reviews, games, and videos like this one in my channel. Check out ONETECHTRAVELER.com for my written review. Thanks a lot, KBA Squad. I'll see you in the next one, but until then, keep being awesome. Peace.